Hi, my name is Sukhbir Sidhu,
And I'm Brinder Gill.
and we're co-founders of Seva Food Bank. The Guru Nanak CJMR 1320 AM Radiothon and Food Drive was started in 2011, so we just had our 5th year, and the event is organized by the wonderful Punjabi hosts and producers at CJMR Radio, along with the owners of the radio station, who dedicate the whole day of programming on Guru Nanak's Gurpurb to Seva Food Bank to raise funds for the food bank, and then that weekend they also help us organize a food drive over dozens of locations across the Peel region, in which we're able to collect food and collect on the pledges. And really, for us in the fall, the November-December timeframe, it is our biggest event of the year. The Radiothon and the food drive would not have happened without some amazing personalities who have been driving forces behind it. So, Kuldip Deepak, who is just regarded as the senior radio personality in Ontario, he's been the biggest supporter of ours. But the show started that morning starts with folks like Dilbag, Chawla, Rajinder Saini, Tony Marwaha, Sukhbir Sidhu. These guys love going on each other's shows and having conversations with each other, and the banter back and forth is really what people enjoy. The mother-daughter team of Harjot and Raj Ghuman, they come on and they just add a whole different flavor to things. And then Dr. Balwinder comes on in his own style, and he holds it down for the kind of afternoon hours. And then we round up with Sukdev Gill, who just is a speed demon. He just one pledge after another, one pledge after another, one pledge after another. We take a break, and then the Chawla always brings us into his home studio, gives us wonderful food as we kind of close out the night. And from there, I hightail it all the way to Jaswinder Khosa's office, where we go till probably 2-3 in the morning until we all get tired and the calls start coming in. And even in that time at 2 in the morning, there's still truck driver budgies who are calling in, giving us pledges. So this is a whole day exercise, and the radio hosts in their own way are contributed to making it a success. And if that's not enough, on the weekend, we have the hosts who are doing their shows. They also ask us to come on. So Jaswal Sahib invites us to his show. Aman and Davinder Bains, they also have their shows, and they always say, come on in, raise some more money, and then talk about the food drive that's going on at the same time. So in many ways, actually, the Radiothon spills over into 1.5 days, because we end up doing some of the weekend shows as well.
The initiative really started because the producers came by the food bank and they saw the work that we were doing, and they wanted to see what they could do to support the organizations. They were surprised that there's a need within Mississauga. This is their neighborhood, and that there's individuals in Canada that need groceries and food. So when they thought, this is great that Sikh youth have started an organization, and they got behind us and said, okay, we want to do something. We want to dedicate a full day, come to our radio station, let's talk to our supporters and see what support we can get for you. So the first year we had no idea what to expect. We were thinking, it would be great if we could raise $20,000 to $25,000. That would be amazing. We could, buy more milk for our clients. We need a fridge and a freezer unit, so maybe we could look at putting that in. And over the course of the day, the 16 hours, the support just kept on coming.
Specific with the food drive, we have the warehouse set out where all the food is coming in, and we have hundreds of volunteers out in the community. And we have Jaswinder Khosa, who's one of our radio hosts, who actually is our logistics guy with all the trucks and the pickups and the drop-offs. He's the one that's actually coordinating all that. So he's our quarterback behind the operation. But we have hundreds of volunteers, and on that day, it is really a full team effort. We have dozens of captains who are the captains at each of the different locations, and everyone in there, literally their mom and dad is coming out to volunteer. And it's actually extremely long day, but just a fun day in which a whole bunch of people come together, and really you see the difference you make in the community, because when you come back and you see tens of thousands of pounds of food being stacked up in the warehouse, and you say, that wasn't there this morning, but is there now, you can go home knowing that you've made a difference. And that what I always look forward to is the first shift afterwards, when our clients come in and see, oh my God, none of his food was here the last time we were there, and we are able to give them the quality and quantity of food that they deserve. So safe to say, in the 5 years that we've been doing the Radiothon and food drive, we've raised over $500,000 for the Seva Food Bank. and each year we bring in tens of thousands of pounds of food. So added up, that's well over, I'd probably say easily 150, 200,000 pounds of food and $500,000. That's real money, and that's real food that has gone a huge way to making Seva Food Bank the organization it is today, to allow us to serve the 500 families we serve from our 2 different locations.
We would have never thought about, doing something like a radiothon in our wildest dreams. This was, an initiative that the radio host came to us with, and we were, totally on board. But we need people that are thinking outside of the box. What can I do to support Seva? What is my, talent or, my resource pool? Well, how can I connect those together and put them in working towards, poverty and helping to address some of the issues that are faced within our community?